Off pole, we've got the S44 of Daniel Evans. Outside pole, it's the man to beat, Blake Walsh in the V97. The NT72 of William Prest, he's very much so the underdog tonight. They know what's on offer here. The NT Wingless title. Green lights, 30-lap journey. As they tip it into turn one. Oh, the 44 slides all the way to the high side.
Yeah, Blake let him slide all the way past him. Grabbed the ledge and then put it down into turn three, where Evans replied with another slider of his own. This is going to get willy. Blake expertly slides himself. Takes the lane away. That is a magic move.
The 97 and the 44 into turns 3 and 4. Look at the slider from Evans. Walsh replies. 28 laps left to run, and they're treating it like a sprint race. Can Walsh clear him? Huge slider from the V97.
That was shallow. You need to be careful. It's getting willing.
Absolutely.
Way too early to be throwing these haymakers at each other as Goldoni is gone. Will we stay green? No, we won't. That was the risk of tossing some haymakers at each other that early. We're only 3 laps in.
Keep racing for that. He does. A nice handy gap on Walsh as they head into turn one.
A lot better restart, to be fair, as well. Everybody smoothly out of turn number 2. Couple of positions just getting a little dicey. Will Prest having a cheeky look at Tim Van Ginnigan. Blake Walsh already right on that left rear as he tosses one in. He's clearly got the speed. Dan Evans reads it beautifully. Cuts back under and continues to lead Blake Walsh down into turn number 3. Evans rips right around the outside. Walsh. Then Tim Van Ginnigan. This is anybody's race. The Northern Territory title for the Wingless Sprints on a big night for Northline Speedway is in full swing.
Yeah, and I think Evans, really high IQ there, just clears Walsh. And that might be enough. As he gets
we got
into the wall.
You saw it. Here comes Blake. He had to know that was coming. His exit out of turn 2 was horrific at best. Now they'll drag race down to the main straightaway into turn number 1. Evans has the line. Blake already trying to set up the cutback. Evans turned the car too far. Oh, there's a little hole in the middle of turn number 1 and 2 that Tim Van Ginnigan caught. That'll be worth keeping a close eye on later on in the evening. Blake now, has he got enough clear air? Can Daniel Evans muster a charge? Blake did this last night. Oh, the back marker, Bronte Kavanagh right ahead. Puts in traffic, could be the deciding factor. Look at the advantage that he's opened up as Van Ginnigan has managed to make his way to second. Rear end problems. But Dan Evans, the 44, will coast to the infield. I didn't see him hit the wall, but he's certainly been costly. He's infield. Almost half a lap advantage over Tim Van Ginnigan, who slides up into Troy Carey. Oh, and he didn't need to do it. Too late once he'd committed. Upside down is Troy Carey in the 12.
A great restart from the V97 of Blake Walsh. Pressed all over the back of the 44 of Van Ginnigan. But Seeley with the drive out of turns 1 and 2. All over the back of Prest. Thinks better of it, but Goldoni to the low side on Davis. Doesn't get the car hooked up on exit. Blake Walsh is checked out, but what has Davis got, what has Prest got, sorry, for the 44 of Van Ginnigan, as Seeley goes to the low slide with a huge slider. Oh, and there was just no room there. That was a little bit too close to try throw a slider, sorry.
Jason Davis looks like he's lost the right front shock as well, and it's collapsed, and there goes Goldoni! No! Boy, they were in sight of the white. Jared Goldoni just gone over the left rear. Jason Davis in the Total Tools Darwin number 14 had a right front shock gone. You could see the shuddering motion of the axle as he worked out of turn number 2, and he just got unsettled.
The 97 of Walsh with a nice buffer to the 44 of Van Ginnigan. The 72 with a handy start as well. Seeley, oh, there's a big hole in the exit of turn 2 there. 1 lap to go, this time by Walsh. He's got a buffer. Prest is definitely going to be considering this hole in the middle of turns 1 and 2. McGuinness with a slider doesn't get the job done. Coming into the final quarter, it's the V97, your NT champion, followed by the 44 of Van Ginnigan and the 72 of Will Prest. What a race.
Tim Van Ginnigan going to the scales. He too is cleared. Checkered flag in hand, everybody. Put your hands together for the Victorian. Blake Walsh picks up the win. The Northern Territory Wingless Sprint champion for 2024. Get the helmet off, and we'll catch a word with our feature race winner, bottle of water. And
yeah, Dan, he was quick off the bat, but I think he overshot a slider and sort of jumped the cushion and put it on the wall and allowed me to get by. And I knew once I got clear of him, I was just going to have to run my own race and focus on running the cushion pretty good because it's very big. And I got a bit over it in 3 and 4 and about flipped. And yeah, no, this is cool. Considering after what happened last year, this is